Hey everyone, my name is Alan. Welcome to the Nexus Point USA. Definitely one of my favorite urban legends, and I'm doing a little series here on urban legends. And the whole Mr. Gorsky thing from Neil Armstrong. So the urban legend is that when Neil Armstrong went on the moon, and after he said one giant step for mankind, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, he said, "Good luck, Mr. Gorsky." So the story is that people wondered for years why he said that. I mean, it's debatable to this day whether he really said it. He says it came from a joke from Buddy Hackett. But when this urban myth first came out, and this is probably one of the best urban myths out there, because in the intro of this video, I showed you a scene from 2009's DC movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, The Watchmen. So you know an urban legend is really good, really strong when it makes it into a big budget movie. And so the story goes like this. The story goes that the reason Neil Armstrong said that, "Good luck, Mr. Gorsky," was because supposedly when Neil Armstrong was a little boy, he was playing baseball in his backyard with his brother, and brother hit the fly ball over his head. It landed next door near the neighbor's house where the Gorsky family lived. And when young Neil Armstrong went to pick up the baseball, he heard the couple arguing. And what he says he heard was that Mrs. Gorsky said, "Yeah, you'll get that sexual part of relations when the kid next door walks on the moon." So this is where this came from. So when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, that's when he decided to say, "Good luck, Mr. Gorsky." Now, this has gone back and forth lots of times. In 1995, Neil Armstrong was in Tampa, and he said at that press conference, I don't know if he was joking, that because the Gorsky family had passed away, he could now say that now it was a true story. You know, it's tough to really believe NASA in terms of anything for the simple reason that this is the moon right now. Believe it or not, NASA says that they've lost a lot of their moon footage. So when they say that there's no record of Neil Armstrong saying that, it's always contestable because they claim that they've lost so much of their footage from those missions. So you never really quite know what to think on that end of it. I mean, there are people out there who say that NASA stands for never a straight answer. I mean, I'm of the opinion that we are back at the moon. We've been there for a long time. I mean, I think we never stopped going to the moon. That's my opinion. I mean, think of things in history. We crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Did we stop going to the Atlantic Ocean? You know, we went into lower Earth orbit. Did we ever stop going into lower Earth orbit, put satellites in there? No. So I think we are back on the moon, but that's a story for another day. But the whole Mr. Gorsky story is fantastic. It's one of the best urban legends in America, if it's an urban legend. If you go and you Google it or whatever, it'll say it's a legend. It'll say that it's a joke Buddy Hackett made up. But whether it is or it isn't, it stands to me as one of the best urban legends out there. And that's why I wanted to do a quick little video on it. And good luck, Mr. Gorsky. It's fantastic. I think it was a brilliant bit of footage. And thanks to Zack Snyder for putting that in the movie, making a fantastic movie even better. All right, this is Al signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. See you next time.